started a foster to adopt process over 3 years ago. I'd wanted to adopt for a long time, but Michael we had a full house kind of already, but our kids were growing up and leaving, and one day I thought, well, I'm just going to mention it one more time, and when I did, he said, go for it. I went, oh, what? The next day, I made the call to Methodist Home for Children.
At that point, I was a territory sales manager and was on the road a lot. So Sylvia called me and said that Methodists had called and said they had a potential family group for adoption. What I said, you said group? That means like more than one.
Sibling group?
My intention was not a sibling group. It was an eye-opening read for basically what they had been through in their lives earlier and what their foster experience had been. When I read about these 3 kids, I knew that they were going to be my children. And from that point on, everything that we did was to advocate for them as if they were mine. One of our challenges, it was not just integrating new children into our home, but 2 of our children had been separated in foster care as well. So it was also integrating them back to each other.
They got quiet. What are you doing?
Tell us who all's in the family.
It's Rachel Basham, Josh Basham, Sarah, Candace, Caleb, and the mom and dad.
Tell me about your sisters. Describe your sister's name and ages, and tell us that this is...
Allie, her name's Allie. Allie, she's 11.
I'm 12.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, she's 12. She's 12. Jessica, she's 15. She's my twin.
Describe us.
Oh man, they're rascals, both of them.
Well, it's funny. Hugo and Jessica, they tend to have each other's backs. I think it's the Wonder Twin powers activate kind of thing. If there's an issue that comes up that they need a defender or a witness or something, they tend to be there for each other. On the other hand, Allie and Hugo are the ones who play together. They love to be outdoors and be active together. They will play games together. Jessica looks to Rachel as the big sister she never had, and so there's a bond there. Josh and Hugo, pretty much the ball is what unites them.
With Josh and Hugo, even when they're playing on a team together, if one of them's on the bench, the others does something. It's that they cheer loud. Josh will, when Hugo hits a 3, Josh will yell, "That's my brother."
Hey, that's my brother!
And you would never know, I think, not brothers and sisters for a long time.
People do ask, how do you do that? And I just tell them, one day at a time. Sometimes we'll take deep breaths and pray and say, God, show me what is next. Having seen over the years God providing, and it may not always be what we were expecting it to look like or what we wanted it to look like. We might have chosen a different path, but He has provided. And in Luke it says, to whom much is given, much is required. So we give, we share.
Well, I have a family now, like mom and dad and stuff. Yeah.